Thank you for joining us at this session, and thanks again to DayTech for inviting us to speak to you today. My name is Lynn Petersen. I'm the Product Director for Financial Inclusion at Temenos. I'm based in our London office, so it's an absolute pleasure to have come halfway around the world to be with you. I'm not jet-lagged. I've spent 3 weeks in Australia, so I'm good. Thank you so much. So we know that in order for economic growth in any country, that all the people in the country need to participate in economic activity. Through that, we mobilize savings, so we get the money out from under the mattress, we bring it into the economic environment, and then economic activity is stimulated through granting loans, which then leads to the development of personal growth, which leads, as we know, to education, nutrition, and improved health. So we have an important role in ensuring that through providing access to financial services, we serve our communities in a much greater way. We at Temenos understand this. We also understand that governments use special purpose vehicles to make funding available to institutions with a financial inclusion initiative or ambition. We also understand the constraints that exist in delivering access to financial services. Those people at the very remote villages, the final mile people that need to be served, we're aware of those. Today I'm very encouraged by what I've learned from the presentation from Mr. Tony Westway from MeBank, with the digital authorization of transactions. That's a great example of innovation that we already see here in Papua New Guinea. And also when we listened to Mr. Stephen Mataino, when he spoke to us about the cloud ambitions of the Department of ICT. I'm pleased to say that we share in three of their objectives. We want our users and our customers to have a better experience. We want to deliver a faster and a smart deployment. And we also want to make sure that there is seamless integration with third-party systems. We understand that we live as an ecosystem, as one part in an ecosystem in this world. So what do we in Temenos provide? Built on top of Temenos' flagship product called Temenos Transact, which is our core banking system, we have built some extension applications that meet the specific needs of microfinance institutions, the group lending, the flat interest loans, the CGAP reports, all those things that are very necessary, and I'm only mentioning a few here. We deliver the implementations very quickly, and the product is available on both on-premise and on the cloud deployments. We've been running financial inclusion on the cloud for the past 12 years. We have experience. We know what it takes to achieve that. Today we celebrate 337 clients in 53 countries run on this version of the software that we've developed specifically for financial inclusion. Temenos itself has over 3,000 clients in 161 countries. Some logos, just to show, maybe you recognize a couple of our clients on the slide. And then we bring you our value proposition. So we serve your consumers and groups through providing products such as lending, secured and unsecured, deposits, savings accounts, and of course payments. The 3 pillars on which we built is, first of all, user satisfaction. When your users are satisfied with their interaction with the core banking system, it translates into good customer service. When your customers receive good service from their financial institution, they tell their family and friends. Your business grows as a result. Front and foremost for me is the user experience. In the customer satisfaction, we also offer digital capability. I don't think that there would be a software vendor standing before you today who does not have digital capability, so I won't labor that point. We also believe in doing whatever we do efficiently. You need to do it only once. No repeated data input. The process has to be automated everywhere, and we only need human intervention when necessary. That leads to data integrity, means that your reporting is accurate, and you can, when you submit your reports to the regulators, to your board, you can rest assured that that is all correct because somebody hasn't forgotten to enter some data points. Then the system is open. We speak about APIs. So yes, we have APIs. There are over 800 APIs that can be consumed to plug into third-party systems. And here I just mentioned a few that I thought we would need in Papua New Guinea to process payments, for example, and mobile wallets. And our proposal is that this would run on the rails, so DataTech, our partner, would provide the implementation, the hosting, and the application management services. I believe that this is a very strong foundation for microfinance institutions in Papua New Guinea. And we've spoken about cloud. I'm going to leave you with 3 challenges as you now lead into the future. This is an innovation event after all. So first of all, as you provide digital services, can I ask you to make sure that everybody has access to digital services? Margaret, who lives in Tambul, deserves her personal data to be as respected, secure, and what's my other word I was going to say? Secure and private as what your and our personal data is. So make sure that your services respect her needs as well. In education, yes, we are great in microfinance, in financial literacy. We see that in the financial results all around the world. Educate the husbands. Tell them that by their wives having access to financial services does not mean they're going to run away. It is good for the family and it is good for the community that women have access to financial services. So the communities benefit. Educate Margaret on her consent to the use of her personal data. We're very quick to tick that consent box, but do we understand what that means? So make sure that your education programs include that. Then AI is here. AI has been with us for a long time. Any one of us who have a frequent shopper card, the supermarkets have been tracking what we've been buying for decades. So AI is definitely here. It's not going to go away. But make sure that the decisions that you make about your customers is based on data models that are relevant to your environment. Make sure that you find the least discriminative route in the use of AI in your business. Make sure you have explainable AI. Understand the decision and let the system tell you why it took that decision. I thank you very much for listening to me this afternoon. I'm handing you back to Max.
Thank you, Lynn. And again, we'd like to thank DataTech, and we've cut an agreement with DataTech. One of the things that we learned at Rubik was that we needed to be present in POM, on the ground. We didn't get that right. Thankfully, BSP understood that and made sure we were up here every 4 or 5 weeks. But we now have done this partnership with DataTech, so we've got people here that you can talk to all the time. And the answer to the question, what's the name of the largest unregulated bank in the world? Apple. Second largest one, Samsung.